So first of all, make sure you have Java installed on your Mac operating system. So if you are not sure whether Java is installed on your Mac operating system, you can just open your terminal, and once the terminal is open, you can just write Java -- version here, which is going to show you the version of Java which you have installed. So I'm assuming that you already have Java installed on your system. If you don't have Java, I will just put the link in the description of this video so you can see that video and install Java. Once you have Java installed, you just need to open your favorite browser and search for eclipse.org, or just search for Eclipse, and the first result which you will see here will be eclipse.org. So just click on this link and you will be able to see this kind of window. So now I can just click on the download button here, which is going to show me this window, and here I can see the latest version right now at the time of making this video is Eclipse IDE 20-09. So I'm going to just click on this download button here, which is going to redirect me to this page. So you will see the mirror which is nearer to the location where you are located. So you just need to click on the download button, which is going to start the download of the DMG file for the Eclipse. So just wait for this download to complete, and once this DMG file is downloaded for the Eclipse, you can just click on the DMG file, and let me minimize the browser also. It's going to open this DMG file, and you will be able to see this kind of window. So now we just need to drag this Eclipse icon into the applications folder. So just select this icon. You can also click on this icon and you will be able to see more information about this Eclipse installer, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select this Eclipse installer, press the command key, and then drag this to the applications folder. So once you have copied this Eclipse installer into your applications folder, you can go to Launchpad and then click on Eclipse installer, which is going to start the installation of Eclipse. You can also minimize this window. For the first time when you start the Eclipse installer, it's going to show you this message which says Eclipse installer is an app downloaded from internet. Are you sure you want to open it? I will just click on open button. So now I can see this installer. Here you can choose different kind of Eclipse IDE for your usage. So you can see Eclipse IDE for Java developers, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers, C++ developers, JavaScript developers. So you can see Eclipse has support for many different languages, and it has support for many different technologies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this option which says Eclipse IDE for Java developers, and once you click on this option, you will be able to see this window, and here you can see Java 11 plus VM. This is the location where my JDK is located. So Eclipse has recognized my Java installation. That's why I have asked you to install Java, and it's the prerequisite of installing Eclipse IDE, and this will be the installation folder on your Mac operating system. So just click on install button and then click on accept now. This is the license terms and conditions, so I will just click on accept now, and it's going to start the installation process. So I'm going to just wait for the installation to complete. It's going to complete relatively faster. And once Eclipse IDE is installed on your Mac operating system, you will be able to see this launch button. So I'm going to just click on the launch button, which is going to start the Eclipse IDE on your Mac operating system. So for the first time when Eclipse IDE starts, it's going to ask you to provide the location of the workspace directory. So just leave it as default. If you want to change it, you can change the location of this workspace, but I will leave it as default. Also, I can use this option which says use this as the default and do not ask again, and then click on launch button, which is going to launch the Eclipse IDE, and now I can see this Eclipse IDE window. So I will just maximize it. So now let's create a new project using Eclipse IDE. So I'm going to just click on File, then New, then Java Project, and here I'm going to name my project as Test, for example. And by default you will be able to see the Java GRE environment and all the other settings related to GRE. I will just leave everything as default and then click on Next, and this will be the project folder structure of my project. So just leave it as default and then click on Finish, and you can see it's asking me to create this Java module -info.java. I don't want to create this module, so I will just say don't create, and it's going to create a project for me. And then I'm going to just click on minimize option for this welcome window, so I will be able to see my project, right? So now what I want to do is I want to create a new package inside my source folder. So I will just right click on the source folder and then click on package, and the package name I'm going to name it as com.codebind, for example. You can name it anything or any name of your choice, and then click on Finish, and then let's create a class. So right click and then new class. Let's say this is a test class, and if you want to create a public static void main method, then you can check this checkbox. I will just write this by myself, so I will just uncheck this checkbox and then click on Finish option. So inside this test class I'm going to just write public static void main, and then I'm going to just write system dot out dot println for print line, and then inside the parenthesis I'm going to just write hello world. Okay, and then close this parenthesis, and once this code is written, I can run this code by just clicking on this run button, because when you click on the project option you will be able to see that build automatically option is already checked. So it's going to build your code automatically. So I can just click on the run button here, which is going to run my application and show me the output, which is hello world in my case, right? So this is how you can create a new Java project in your Eclipse IDE. You can also resize, and you can also reposition your terminal window. So let me reposition this terminal window at the bottom. You can drag and drop this window anywhere in your Eclipse IDE. Also, if you have closed your Eclipse IDE, you will not be able to see this Eclipse icon in the launch bar. This is the icon for the Eclipse installer, not the Eclipse IDE. So by default, if you have selected the default path, you can go to your Eclipse IDE location by just clicking on the go option here. So just click on go and then navigate to the home folder. So just click on home here, and inside the home folder you will be able to see the Eclipse folder and then the Java folder, and then you will be able to see this Eclipse application here. So what you can do, you can just drag this Eclipse to the applications folder. So just press the command key and then drag this Eclipse icon to the applications folder, which is going to place this into the applications folder, right? So now once you click on the launchpad, you will be able to see this Eclipse IDE, and then from here you can click on the Eclipse icon and then open the Eclipse IDE from the next time.